Hello and welcome to the Policybazaar Show, our special show bringing you the latest updates related to insurance. I'm Sneha Mordani. Now, when we embark on financial planning, our primary task is to clearly define our goals in financial terms. But financial goal is a very wide and encompassing term. It includes goals like paying the margin money for your car, paying the margin money for your apartment, paying the upfront fee for your child's schooling, etc. These goals are typically short-term in nature, the ones that would mature in the coming couple of years. And these short-term goals require as much as planning as long-term goals, such as retirement, for example. This brings us to the topic of today's show, planning smart investments to attain short-term financial goals. Joining me today, we have Vivek Jain, who's the head of investments Policybazaar.com. Vivek brings with him a decade of experience, an engineering graduate from BITS Pilani and management graduate from IIM Calcutta. He, in his current role, has been instrumental in driving product innovation in savings investments. He's one of the calmest members of the team with the hidden talent for whistling. Pleasure having you, Vivek, and joining me also is Aditya Satpute. He's the head e-commerce and digital marketing Max Life Insurance. Aditya has over 15 years of experience in delivering world-class growth-centric and new-age digital solutions. At Max Life Insurance, he is responsible for leading the digital transformational journeys of one of India's largest life insurance organizations. Aditya, in his current role, focuses on strengthening emerging ecosystem partnerships, consolidating the online business franchise, and empaneling marquee partners. Welcome to the show, Aditya, as well. Let's start today's discussion. My first question to you, Vivek. While there are a lot of people who want to see their money grow, investment still remains an uncharted territory for many. Could you help us understand how the investment market is evolving to cater to every kind of investor now?
Yeah, thanks, Neha. So actually, see, the investment market is really evolving a lot in the recent past, be it during the pandemic, when the market had very sharply gone down and the demand for guaranteed products had increased a lot. But I think I would step back and just say that, see, investment and the type of investment that you choose depends on what your current age is and your risk appetite. At a younger age, you might as well want to invest in equity markets because you will be there and you're looking for a longer term of investment. But when you are at a age which is nearer to retirement, or you're looking for some life goals like child education or retirement, then people look out for a certain bit of guarantee. So in the market, what you have on one side, you have the low cost ULIPs, which can be in 100% equity market, or you can have a mix of equity and debt. On the other hand, people are preferring guaranteed return plans when it comes to their life goals like child education or retirement. One of the very unique solution that we have come up with Max Life and other top partners at Policy Bazaar is a capital guarantee solution, wherein the customer gets best of both worlds. Your invested money is always secure and you still make market upside. So this is one of the very popular plans that is coming up in the last couple of years after the pandemic started.
Okay. Aditya, to you, digitization has transformed everything really around us, including investments. How do you think the emerging products are being developed for the digitally savvy generation?
So, Sneha, long gone are the days when customers preferred meeting agents at their homes or visiting a life insurance office to buy a policy. Today's technology upgradation has changed the way consumers look at product purchase and behavior, where I think phygital or omni-channel presence is the way to go. A study from on consumer behavior by EFMA World Insurance Report 2020 actually indicated that customers today prefer doing independent product research before making a purchase of a policy. The study indicated that 60% customers today actually review product reviews online before making a purchase decision. With customers relying on a mix of interaction channels, the journey starts on one channel and then eventually moves to another. This makes us believe that life insurance today needs to move from a traditional approach to a very omni-channel experience and offer customers the right products at the right life stage through high engagement channels to ensure pertinent customer acquisition. To meet these new age customer acquisition expectations, insurance firms are now transforming from being traditional product centric organizations to becoming more customer centric organizations enabled to the power of data and analytics. In fact, today's emerging product
Okay.
trend actually indicates easy onboarding, simpler product terms, ease of access of data through digital means, faster and easier claims processing, making it extremely attractive for this digital savvy millennial customer.
You know, Vivek, not every investor wants to be in for the long haul. Millennials are a significant portion of investors today, and consumer insights reveal that they prefer short-term investments with higher returns. What are some viable options for them that you can suggest?
Well, definitely. I think this is one big change that we are seeing in the last 2-3 years, that people are preferring shorter term investment options, and that is why there is a new product that we have come up with Max Life Insurance, which is the Max Life SFRD product, Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan, wherein a customer can invest for 5 years and get the maturity amount right after the fifth year, and you get 100% tax free guaranteed return as high as 5.8%, and if you stay for 10 years, then you get 6% plus returns. So this is basically a big shift from earlier investment insurance plans, wherein the guaranteed returns used to be only when you are staying for longer or for 10 years or more. So now we have plans which give you the flexibility of investing for just 5 years and getting the money, which is 100% tax free in the fifth year.
Aditya, you know, recently Max Life and Policybazaar came together to launch a short-term investment cum insurance plan. Could you tell us a little more about its features and how it really helps investors meet their financial goals?
So, developing products to respond to consumer needs has always been Max Life's focus, and we are committed to always introduce innovative, digitally enabled, and flexible product solutions in the marketplace. In this parlance, as Vivek just mentioned, Max Life and Policybazaar actually have come together to launch a Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan. It's a short-term life insurance plan specially focused on the millennials. It is a non-market link plan, non-participating, focused on short-term savings. And this product was actually brought together based on very detailed consumer insights that both organizations conducted. Short-term financial goals, minimum tenure, 5 years. The plan offers 100% guarantee, tax-free, and returns as high as 6.14% along with life insurance cover. The monthly premium can be as low as just 3,000, and it's available on Max Life's website and Policybazaar.
All right, Vivek, people have traditionally been inclined towards products like FD, for example. Could you tell us a little more about how this kind of plan is different from the traditional savings instrument, more specifically in terms of returns?
So this plan is very unique in nature when it comes to insurance guaranteed plans, because this gives a return in the fifth year itself, and the returns, if you compare it with a fixed deposit, are actually better than an FD, because if you look at 2014, the fixed deposit rates used to be around 8.5%. But today the fixed deposit rates from top banks are in the range of 5.3 to 5.5%. And the returns that you make on a fixed deposit are also taxable. In the Max Life Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan, the returns are as high as 6.14%, and because there is a 10 times life cover inbuilt, so this return is absolutely tax free. So this is a very, very unique proposition when you compare it with a fixed deposit, because in fixed deposit you're getting 5.5% return, which is taxable, and in this you get up to 6.14% return tax free. So if for example, if I talk about people who are in the 20% tax bracket, effectively they are making 4.5% in a FD, and they would be making 6.14% tax free in this kind of a plan. This also, in addition, this comes with a life cover which is equal to 10 times of the annual premium.
Okay. Aditya, talking of returns, India really has no dearth of risk-averse investors. How does this plan cater to those investors who want to keep their funds intact amid a volatile market?
So Policybazaar's consumer insights actually revealed that most millennials actually preferred short-term savings with high returns, thereby making it very apparent for the demand of a product of this nature. Hence the launch of this plan, a short-term offering with guaranteed tax-free returns life insurance cover. Now, offering high returns compared to the traditional savings instruments, this product innovation combines guarantee, tax-free, and life insurance cover, allowing the consumer to get benefits of both savings and protection put together all in the same plan. In addition to this, the combination of easy liquidity and very simple and agile onboarding makes this a perfect fit for millennials. For investors who want to keep their funds intact, stay protected, I think the Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan is an excellent option as it offers 100% guarantee and the lump sum maturity amount is tax-free. This guarantee is actually useful, especially in volatile market conditions and conditions when there is some dynamic churn.
All right, it's time for a short break here. Stay tuned. We'll just be right back on the Policybazaar Show. Welcome back to the Policybazaar Show. We are discussing planning smart investments to attain short-term financial goals. Here with Vivek Jain and Aditya Satpute. Continue our discussion with Vivek. Vivek, I want to ask you about short-term financial goals. For those who have not started off just yet, explain to us what that really means.
So as I mentioned earlier that basically if you're planning for short-term goals, you can look at equity-linked options, which is like low-cost online ULIPs, wherein you can invest for 5 years, and after 5 years you can invest, you can withdraw your money tax-free. Otherwise, if you are looking for something guaranteed, which is a goal-based saving, I think it's always preferred that you should look at something guaranteed. Then you can look at guaranteed return options, and there are new options in the market available where you're like Max Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan, where you pay for 5 years and at the end of 5 years, you get your maturity amount 100% guaranteed and tax-free.
Aditya, what about you? How would you explain these short-term financial goals to those who've not invested just yet but would like to know what this really is about?
So I would lay my bets on the Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan. I think great features. Number one, simplified onboarding process along with the instant certificate getting generated just after journey completion. Flexibility to pay your premiums either monthly or annually for as low as just 5 years. Flexibility to choose between different variants tailored to meet different financial needs. Higher benefits offered as and when you keep increasing your premiums as per the goal you choose. Special benefit for women. You have additional 0.25% maturity benefit for a 5-year plan for women and 0.5% additional maturity benefit for a 10-year plan for women. And again, you can opt to take loan against the policy in case of financial emergencies, especially before the policy matures. You have tax rebates on the premiums that you pay, and the entire amount that you get on maturity is also tax-free, depending upon the variant that you choose.
Vivek, ease of liquidity is a major factor that influences an average investor's decision. Can we understand from you more about this liquidity aspect in such plans?
Yeah, so the Max Life Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan, this has liquidity for the customers starting end of 3rd year. So if after 3rd year, if you withdraw your money, there is no deduction in what you have paid, and you will get back some return as well starting the 3rd year onwards. In case, so one, because this is a very, very short term 5-year payment and after 5 years maturity option, this is anyways a very, very small and very liquid instrument. But in case you want your money after 3 years, there is no deduction that happens in the maturity corpus. The other thing, in case you are unable to pay after 3 years, the policy can become paid up, and you can stop paying your premiums in case of that emergency. And after 5th year, you can withdraw your corpus in case of a 5 variant. So if you look at this plan versus earlier plans where liquidity in guaranteed return plans was a challenge, this plan takes care of that aspect as well.
So Aditya, apart from offering a high rate of return rather than this range of investment plans, what are some of the benefits associated with this plan that the viewers should really know about?
So I would call the Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan a smart product. S standing for Simple Journey, Swift Issuance. M, minimum tenure, just 5 years. A, adequate life cover. You get 10 times of insurance cover for the annual premium that you pay. R, returns, 100% guaranteed returns, returns as high as 6.14%. And T, which is tax benefits. You get tax benefits on the premium that you paid, and the entire maturity amount is also tax-free.
All right, so I'd like to bring both our guests for this question, and I'm beginning with you, Vivek. Before we conclude, we would like to know from you, what should our audience know really about investing in investment cum insurance plans?
Well, I think one big thing that now our viewers should know is that investment cum insurance plans have come a long way. Be it about low cost ULIPs. Earlier, the ULIPs that were available were high cost. Now the new age online ULIPs are very, very low cost. You get a life cover, and the life cover charges are also returned at maturity. So the cost is as good as low as mutual funds, or even lower in some cases. So the equity linked ULIPs have really come a long way. And on the guaranteed side, there are very, very innovative plans with high liquidity and shorter pay term are coming from a lot of insurance companies. So I think the space is really evolving, and it becoming very, very coming up with very, very customer friendly products.
Right, Aditya, and your take, as far as our audience is concerned, what would you really like to tell them about investing in investment cum insurance plans?
I think there are a plethora of options available today, as Vivek just mentioned. Customers can choose different product solutions based on their need. If it's long-term, if it's market-linked, we've got low-cost ULIPs online. There are capital guarantee solutions as well. But if it's about short-term needs, I think they should focus on guarantee saving plans. I think what that does is it takes care of your short-term needs with an element of guarantee in it, and does not make it dependent on market volatility. These insurance cum investment plans come with key 4 benefits actually. Number 1, 100% guarantee on the maturity amount. Number 2, that is tax-free. Number 3, your premiums are also tax-free. And number 4, I think the tenure that the savings plan, especially Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan offer, are short in nature, 5 years. And so all your short-term needs, especially what the millennials for today, are taken care of by plans of this kind, especially the Smart Fixed Return Digital Plan that Max Life has to offer.
All right, so with this, we come to the end of a very insightful discussion. Thank you so much, Aditya Satpute and Vivek Jain, for joining us today. It was a pleasure having you both on the show. That's all for this week. Keep watching the Policybazaar Show.